YouTube, man, it's been a minute. Sorry, I've been busier than busy. Went in this garage trying to get this car done. I'm ready to paint it. I want to see what this sumbitch looks like in some paint. Sorry, got excited. All right, lining up doors on a four-door 1951 car. Okay, that's how I feel about it. Real deal. But good news is got them done. I've got the driver's side done. Check these out, all right? See that there used to be a seal here, okay? All right, rubber. And whenever you'd shut your door, it wouldn't be metal to metal, clack, clack, clacky. Well, these doors have been metal to metal, clack, clack, clacky. Okay, but you ain't hearing no clack, clack, clacky no more, but metal to metal, And is what I did. I went to my local NAPA, aka Napa, and I got these little guys right here. Okay, show you what I got. I got a little assortment of them, is what I did. Let's see if I grab 3 different kinds here. Nope, got one more that I got. Or no, I take that back. I got 4 different kind. I thought I had, no, okay. So I got this one, and this one. And then these little sperm cells. These are what I actually decided to use. And then I put one right there. Cacao, okay. It's hidden. That was the best part of the door that I could find that had it hidden, okay? So you can't see it when the door's shut. But doesn't that, listen to that. It's a 1951. 1951. Oh, what was that? Uh-oh. Oh. No big deal. I might have to put one right here. See, is what I got going on is from there to here, I got a lot of door. I just noticed this too as we was talking, but that tag's hitting right here. I got all that door right there. So when you close it, here it's hitting down there. Hitting right down here somewhere. So I'm about to put me another one right here, which these were just to help me line up the doors, so that they would stop where they needed to stop. I'm probably going to put one right there. And that'll stop the bottom of the door from hitting. The door lines I've been trying to get perfect, but I realized I butted the 2 doors up together on a table, and the body lines themselves have been fucked with over the years. Been ground down. As you can see, this was one that I have not got to yet, but you can see that it has split. The door skin has been ground so damn thin, not by me, by the way. I was beating on the top of this door with a rubber mallet, bringing the top of that door out because it was pushed in to flush this up, which is flushed and nice now. So, and it popped that. So I'll get my welder, weld that, grind it, and make it look real nice. But I got my driver's side doors lined up where I want them, and they're good to go. Okay, I'm gonna lock down these fucking hinges. I'm gonna lock down my hinges, and this is crazy, man. But like in 1951. Dude, I don't know why, but everything's flathead fucking screwdrivers. And no, I didn't mangle those like that, okay? 1951, they were been like this, okay? look at what I went and bought an actual screwdriver just for this occasion, okay? Got, you know what I mean? Big old fucking stupid head on it. Fits in there good strong screwdriver. Can tighten it with a wrench and push, okay? I ain't did none of that to them screws. It was already like that, so don't think I'm some fucking idiot, okay? I'm not no damn dummy. So I went and got these, and this is what I tightened these up with, okay? I've already locked these bastards down here. Tightened them real good, man. They ain't moving, okay? Tell you another thing. is these doors will move up and down and out, okay? But they do not adjust forward or backwards, okay? Again, 1950 something, which you would think that would happen on the doors right here, right? But those are seized up and I can't move them. So this is all the adjustment I got. So is what I've done, because the top of my door, when I put these on, the top of my door was sticking way up, catching up here, okay? Bottom, body line was all screwed up, wasn't right. Ain't great right now. But for 1951, I'm not bitching. Okay? Looks alright. Everything's nice and plush as I can get it. I'm going to kind of come in here with the rubber mallet. I'll show you what I do. Kind of help these body lines out a little bit, because I just got this door and I haven't really done it. But I'll take a rubber mallet and just beat along that, okay? And get that body line where I'm wanting it, okay? Just kind of showing you what I'm saying. Beat on that, get that byline nice and flush, okay? The reason these doors don't line up as good as they should, okay, is for one, I think the car's been wrecked, okay? I think the car's been wrecked in this back quarter. Pretty sure this area has been wrecked, okay? A lot of body work underneath the body work. So anyway, the hell's I just getting ready to tell you? I can't remember. Oh yeah, this was wrecked. And hang on a second, I had a brain fart. I remember. Okay, I remember. You see, the car was wrecked, okay? Not only was the car wrecked, but, well, here, let me show you. I'll just show you. This car, it isn't sitting on the original, okay? I don't know if you guys can see this under here or not, okay? This part of the car is not original, okay? This steel was cut, pinch welded in with the original pinch weld, and that's what they mounted this body to this chassis. Okay, so this is a homemade built chassis, okay, whatever you want to say. And this body has been completely cut, skinned is what they call it. And I mean, it's just completely skinned. This firewall isn't original, it's just the skin of the outside of the car. You get what I'm saying? So this body has been mounted to the chassis from a different deal. So shit has been moved and it's not correct. I can tell you that by just trying to fit the car together. So, in which I have actually remounted the body to the fucking frame myself, so that's twice. I've gotten both, all three corners. There's 3 points of mounting. Well, the whole running board mounts to a part of this chassis, and then there's a spot up front, and then there's these 2 spots here, and then back here it mounts up again. And I have completely remounted this to the body, to the chassis myself. So I mean, because it wasn't great, like when I first got this thing, these doors that were holding the door were this is a door pillar, and this is where the frame or the hinges mounted to. These were only 2-sided. It was like an L, okay? I had to rebox them in. These things are strong now. They'll hold the door. The bottom of the pillar was broke away. I mean, it was crazy, okay? How bad a shape this car was in. And like I say, boy, that is just something. Listen to that. Oh, got them on all 4 doors. This kind of helped me line them up. Have not yet messed with this side. But let me get back before I forget about these door hinges, okay? Because remember, I was telling you, you don't have no forward or back movement. So what you got to do is what I've done is that hinge right there. That's the back side of the hinge, okay? I bent it and moved it forward, okay? Because my door, again, was high up here, so it needed to come down. So I actually had to physically heat up and bend these hinges, okay? I had to bend them right here at the deal to get them to actually fit right, you know, for the doors to do what I wanted them to do. I had to heat it up and bend it right there. But I did get the doors to actually mount and the way I wanted them to and be correct. So bylines are nice. I'm digging. Okay, everything looks good. Driver's side, that's done. So I'm gonna go one more round. I'm gonna knock out this side, and I'm about to go eat lunch. That's why I want to do a quick video. I was off the car, and I think I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna knock out this passenger side here and get these doors lined up the best I can get them. I mean, to the best. I've slapped them on here, and there's where they're close. Okay, but I need to get them zeroed in and 100%. That's it. Okay, and then I'm gonna move. Okay. Oh, you fucker, you would kick on. So the purpose of this, okay, the purpose of this with lining these doors up was I didn't have my doors perfectly lined up, and I started to work on these rockers down here because underneath them is kind of ugly. It's not the best. I don't have no light down here, but as you can see, this is where the new has met the old. I've drilled some holes to kind of pull some dents. I got some cancer going on here. I really don't feel like replacing that metal, so that's getting bondoed, guys. It's getting bondoed. I've beat all of it in, made sure it's good and flat, and it can be bondoed over now. It's getting bondoed, dudes. I'm sorry, but you can see, I mean, I've been beating on this fucker, getting it lined up. So I'm gonna just skim coat the bottoms of these with some Bondo so that they're not lumpy bumpy and just kind of smoothed out a little bit. I went along with a hammer and dolly and straightened up these as best as I can, and kind of in the old, so you can still see a little bit right there, but in the old days, like, the back side hung down a little bit further than the front, so I grinded it all even. Oh, buddy, back of the car is all done. I got all this is ready to go. All the tubs are cleaned out and yada yada yada. None of this is seen, by the way. It's covered by wheel tub. It was just this little corner right here needed to be redone, and I wanted a nice smooth look in here, so I'm going to kind of go back in through here and just tighten this up a little bit with some paper. But whole back of the car is ready to be shot. Okay, it's primer ready. Got it all wire wheeled down, sanded. Just kind of moving my way through this car real quick so that I can get it painted, man. This is all paint ready. It's dusty as shit, but it's all been sanded down and prepped. I don't know what that, oh, that's where I grinded the deals, but we got to primer that. I'm going to primer all this in real good heavy primer, some good build, and yada yada yada. But good news is, like, I think after this weekend, I don't have my kids, so I won't have to worry about that. I'm gonna be able to jump in. I'll be able to jump in and just get to work. But last weekend I had my kid, and Saturday I was grinding damn metal and I screwed up and had to go take a trip to the eye people, make sure I didn't have no steel in my eye. It was Bondo. I couldn't get it out. Couldn't see it. It was weird. And the lady said it was up my eyelid, which when I closed my eye and moved my eye, I could feel it, like it was moving against my eyelid. So I thought it was stuck in my eyeball. Thought I had metal in my eye. I've had metal in my eye before. Matter of fact, like 14 pieces between both eyes, and it rusted, and it was a nightmare. 10 days in the dark. I wouldn't wish that upon the dude. I wouldn't wish that upon anybody. I wouldn't. I'd let God deal with that. But anyway, so long story short, guys, we about to be painting. All right, I'm gonna have to. I had to buy my daughter. Throw my half on my daughter's car real quick. Me and her mother separated, so I had to throw my half on the car. That's paid for. So now I'm back onto the car. I got to build a makeshift paint booth. I was gonna buy an inflatable one, but I think for the money I'm not liking how the overspray gets on the inflatable part, and then I could see that because the actual inflator, the inflatable thing blows up with air. So it's got a bunch of dried ass paint on it. It's just gonna be sitting there blowing dried ass pieces of paint all over the fucking place. I don't see no positive in those. So I think I'm just gonna build it out of Visqueen. You get what I'm saying? And do one paint job in it. Hook some ventilation up to it, really good ventilation. I'm gonna do a video on my own little paint booth that I make, and like I say, this motherfucker suck a golf ball through a garden hose. Yeah, you know what that means. So, but anyway, about that time, get some paint on this sumbitch. I'm having a hard time finding a color. If anybody knows a good stock purple, okay, what I mean by stock is it has a paint code. You're driving down the road, you see a car that was produced, and it's got some awesome paints, like Jeeps right now, 2023 and 2023s, are coming out with pretty much a fucking candy paint job. And what I mean by that is, because it's like candy, well, it's a tri-coat. I don't care what they say. If you have to use a colored primer or colored sealer, however you want to say it, if you got to use colored, okay, not gray, white, or black, if it's got to be a purple, a tinted purple, that you're spraying a paint over, boy, that's a tricolor paint job. Okay, so that's candy in my opinion. You know what I mean? I mean, it's it's rain purple is the one I've looked at on the Jeeps. Rain purple would be the color. I'm not interested. $750 a gallon for sprayable base, and then it's got a lot of pearls and metallics in it. They say it's a translucent paint, so I'm probably gonna need like 3 or 4 coats of that. You know. I can't go that route. So anyway, if you know a good purple that would have a paint code that I could just get a paint code and go check it out, maybe put it in the descriptions down there, you know what I mean, whatever the hell. But I'm looking for a purple paint, man, a nice purple, like kind of dark, not the light, weird fucking purples, man. I don't know. I'm a dark purple guy, so dark purple. But anyway, I'm just ready to see some paint on this son of a bitch. It's my last hit. This is it, man. Car's almost done. The car is built as far as race car-ish parts, you know, like all the shit that makes it a race car, done. Front end done, back end done. All I got to do, man, is have that. I got to finish my motor and have this transmission rebuilt. That's a Power Glide right there. I'm going to have him rebuilt, freshened up, a little bit of perks put in it, roughly about $2,000, and then build the engine. I've got everything that ties to it, you know, all of it's done. So I'm just ready to get this thing painted so that I can have me a race car put together and go get her lettered up, man. I'm so excited about that, getting it new lettered and shit. I'm gonna have it. I don't think I'm gonna go exactly with what was there. I think I'm gonna let him keep the name but change it up a little bit on how it looks, and I want that nostalgia paint job. Another thing that I'm kind of curious as to is on the last paint job on this car, we painted the car, cleared the car, then had the car lettered. I'm curious as to if I use that House of Colors clear, intermediate clear, I think they call it. They call it an intermediate clear, and basically is what it is when you're using multiple colors. You spray one over the other so they don't bleed together. It's not actual clear coat, it's like a protectant between the paints. Well, so I'm kind of curious is if I could letter the car, do that intermediate clear over the top of the lettering, and then clear it all in, because I don't want it to fucking flake off. It flaked off over the years. You'd have like a little piece missing of the paint and shit. See, I don't know if I got I got something on this door here. For example, like this right here. You see how that happened? I'm wanting to maybe clear the paint job and the lettering all in one hit. You see how that is, man? I don't want that to fucking happen again. So, if anybody knows that's watching this gay video, if that's possible, I think that's acrylic. I'm not for sure. I think that's acrylic paint. I'm not exactly for sure though. But I'm just kind of curious as to if that could be possible. Basically, shoot the car in the base coat purple, shoot an intermediate clear over the top of that, send it out to be lettered, intermediate clear the lettering, and then clear coat the paint. That is what I'm curious. If anybody knows that answer, please comment. Let me know. But other than that, 20 minutes on this video is long enough. I'm stuck in this garage by myself. I ain't got nobody to talk to, and I'm sorry if I've talked your ears off. But, oh, one more thing, real quick. I have my hood outside. The wind caught the motherfucker. This was done. It was ready to be. All I needed to do was hit it with 400, prime it one, or hit it with 220, prime it, and then block it. This was all body work was done. And now I've got these insane gouges. My hood was outside and the fucking wind got a hold of it. And basically, I'm lucky that I have a hood. I mean, I could not believe that it didn't pop one of these sides off. I couldn't, man. I could not. The fucking thing in the air, probably 8 or 10 feet. I swear to God to you. It went over the power line that's in my garage, that feeds my garage. So, I mean, it like blew off my trailer up in the damn air. I watched it. I fucking watched it happen. It sucks so bad. But anyway, I'm done talking your guys' ear off. God bless yous. All right. Remember, love thy neighbor. All right. If something good happens to you, get down on your knees. Thank the man. Thank the man, all right? If something's good's happening, if you're having a good week, drop down on your knees. Thank the man, all right? Anyway, have a good one.